nights I almost let it go. Folded up the hope I used to hold. Whispers saying I'm too small, too afraid to want it all. But somewhere deep inside my chest, a tiny spark refused to rest. Even when the world said no, it softly told me, grow. I've been walking through the doubt, through the shadows of my fear. Every step felt unsure, but my heart kept leading me here. They don't see the silent fights or tears behind closed doors. They don't know how many times I almost wasn't sure. But every fall has taught me how to rise a little stronger. Every storm has shown me I can hold on longer. I'm keeping my dream, even when it's hard to see. I'm keeping my dream, it still believes in me. Through every crack, through every doubt, I won't let the light burn out. I'm keeping my dream, it's keeping me. The road is not a straight line. Sometimes I lose my way, but every broken moment is shaping who I'll be someday. Maybe success is quiet, maybe it takes time. Maybe every small brave step is part of the climb. If I listen to my heartbeat, it still says don't give in. Even when the world feels heavy, there's fire within. I'm keeping my dream, no matter what they say. I'm keeping my dream, I'll find my way. Through every tear, through every fear, I feel my future drawing near. I'm keeping my dream, and I'm still here. I'm keeping my dream. Every word you say to yourself is hasty. You fold the page before the story's written. Tell yourself maybe you're just kidding. But all those almost waiting in your chest, they're not ghosts, they're just catching their breath. just gets clearer. Tiny threads of every small decision weave the shape of an unseen vision. Maybe faith is taking one step further when the proof still lives in a whisper. All those almost sleeping in your hands, they're not lost, they're waiting for a chance. Keep going, even when your doubt feels louder, when your past hangs over like a shadow on your shoulder. You're glowing every time you choose your longing over every hurt that's haunting. There's a gentle voice that's calling. Keep going. Keep going. Close your eyes, feel your breathing slow. You don't have to rush to bloom or to know. The dream you hold is learning how to fly. Give it time, give it sky. When the night felt endless and my hand shook holding on, I've been sitting with the quiet, staring at the ceiling cracks. Every little line reminds me how a broken thing can last. All the times I almost folded, all the times I turned away, still a little spark kept calling, saying, stay, just stay. I will not give up on me, even when my voice is shaking, even when the path is dark and every step feels incomplete. I will hold this tiny flame, cup my hands around the aching. I was made to rise again. I will not give up on me. Shadows asking all their questions. Who are you to even try? But I've learned that doubt gets quieter when I answer it with light. So I'm learning how to trust her, that small girl inside my chest. All her wild unfinished wishes whisper, please don't settle yet. I will not give up on me, even when my voice is shaking, even when the path is dark and every step feels incomplete. I will hold this tiny flame, cup my hands around the aching. I am all I've got, let that be enough tonight. One more breath, one more step, I'm still in the fight. I will not give up on me, even when my voice is shaking, even when my heart feels tired and hope is just a thread I keep. I will hold this tiny flame through the doubt and through the grieving, ever smile to rise again. I will not give up on me. I was made to rise again. I will not give up on me. Quiet room, clock on the wall, breathing in, trying not to fall. Cup gone cold, hands around the glass, reading old messages, letting them pass. Little voice says you're not enough. Another day I still get up. One step today is all I can carry. One slow breath when the weight is heavy. I don't have to finish, just have to begin. One step today is a quiet win. I'll hold my dream like a small soft flame. One step today, I'll try again. Rain taps light on the window frame. Plans I made don't look the same. Shadows rise, telling me to hide, but hope sits small right by my side. Oh, one step today is all I can carry. One slow breath when the weight is heavy. I don't have to finish, just have to begin. One step today is a quiet win. I'll hold my dream like a small soft flame. One step light grows thin, but it does not fade. I'm still here, one step today. Softly now, on the floor, knees to chest, heart sore. Everyone says stand tall, but I'm learning how to bend, gathering the pieces that I used to try and mend. Handshake on the handle of another brand new day, but I still turn it gently, letting in a little grace. Soft is still strong, even when it trembles, even when it takes too long. Holding on through the quiet in between, I am tougher than I seem. Soft is still strong, I still belong. I've been hiding all my hope in the drawer beside my bed, afraid to even touch it, scared it's only in my head. But a whisper through the window says you're closer than you know. So I breathe and lift the curtain, let my secret garden grow. Oh, soft is still strong, even when it trembles, even when it takes too long. Holding on through the quiet in between, I am braver than I seem. Soft is still strong, I still belong. I don't shout my sorrows, I fold them into prayer. Every tear that ever fell built a staircase through the air. So I'll stay when the night feels too long. Hands pressed to my chest, I can hear my own song. Hey, soft is still strong, even when it trembles, even when it all feels wrong. Holding on through the quiet in between, I am brighter than I see. Soft is still strong, I still belong. One small breath, one slow step, I keep going, I'm not done yet. breathing in, counting scars like stars. Quiet room, but my heart beats on. I've been holding back the flood, smiling with my shaking hands. Every promise that I broke, folded in a bedside drawer. You can see it in my eyes. I have walked through darker days, still I'm tracing little lights on the ceiling while I pray. So unbreak me slowly, one small breath at a time. Pick up the pieces, lay them gentle in the light. I'm learning to trust all the cracks in my soul. Unbreak me slowly as I learn I'm still whole. Shadows whisper I'm too late, that my dreams are paper thin. But I plant them in the ground, watch them push through frost and wind. Every doubt becomes a seed, every tear a quiet stream. I am softer, I am strong, I am staying with this dream. So unbreak me slowly, one small breath at a time. Pick up the pieces, lay them gentle in the light. I'm learning to trust all the cracks in my soul. Unbreak me slowly as I learn I'm still in the silence. I hear the small voice say, you're allowed to stay, you're allowed to stay. So unbreak me slowly, I don't have to rush this time. Every scar I carry turns to rivers in the light. I'm learning to live with the breaks and the gold. Unbreak me slowly, I was never truly broke. Distant stream, breathing out, windows open to the dawn. I was breaking, now I'm bending toward the sun. Quiet room, hands on keys, one small breath barely speaks. I've been walking on these questions like a tightrope in my mind. Every step a tiny whisper, will I fall this time? All the maybes crowd my doorway, stacked like boxes in the hall. But a thin line of light keeps slipping through it all. 'Cause morning comes anyway. Even when I don't feel brave, sun finds the edges of the mess I made. Morning comes anyway. Even when my faith feels frayed, I'm holding my heartbeat like a trembling flame. But morning comes anyway. You can't see the roots while growing, only cracked and muddy ground. But there's promise in the quiet, in the way I'm still around. All the nights I almost let go, still I woke up one more time. There's a gentle kind of courage just in staying in the fight. And morning comes anyway. Even when I don't feel brave, sun finds the edges of the mess I made. Morning comes anyway. Even when my faith feels frayed, I'm holding my heartbeat like a trembling frame. The morning comes anyway. Maybe strength is softer than I ever knew. Just a hand upon my shoulder saying, I believe in you. So I'll stitch these quiet failures into something like a song. Every shaky, shining moment means I'm choosing to go on. In the hush between the heartbeats, I hear a small voice say, you're still here, you're still here. Just breathe and stay. 'Cause morning comes anyway. Even when you don't feel brave, life finds the pieces you thought you had to hide away. Morning comes anyway. Even when your faith feels frayed, hold your own heartbeat like a sacred flame. 'Cause morning comes anyway. Curtains glow, coffee steam, another day to hold the dream. Morning light across my room, golden lines chase out the blue. Yesterday felt hard to hold, but today feels something new. The sky is whispering my name through curtains slightly closed. A gentle warmth upon my face, like hope that softly grows. I was tired of fighting storms, tired of feeling small, but the sun keeps rising anyway after every fall. Maybe healing isn't loud, softer heart, a soul that's slowly strong. Not because the pain is gone, but I survived it all. The world outside is waking up, and so am I inside. With every step I promise me I'll choose to be alive. I don't need to rush my healing. I don't need to prove my worth. Every sunrise is a reminder I deserve this earth. Good morning, love, I'm standing in the light. Good morning, love, I'll be alright. No more hiding, no more fear. I feel the future drawing near. Good morning, love, I'm still here. Good morning, you were counting all the pieces on a floor that never ends. Every echo in the hallway sounded louder than your friends. All those almost scattered on your bedroom chair, tiny battle scars in the way you braid your hair. You've been holding every maybe in your chest, afraid to move, afraid to risk the rest. But you're like flowers after rain, shaking off the weight of yesterday. You were made to bend, you were made to change. You're still reaching for the sun, even when you're soaked and coming undone. There's a quiet kind of brave in the way you stay. Flowers after rain. Every whisper saying you should just let go. You're eroded on a crumpled piece of hope. All that silence taught you how to hear your name. Soft and steady, softer but the same. 'Cause you're like flowers after rain, shaking off the weight of yesterday. You were made to bend, you were made to change. You're still reaching for the sun, even when you're soaked and coming undone. There's a quiet kind of brave in the way you stay. Flowers after rain. All the nights you walked alone, holding on to almost broken prayers. Every doubt that filled your lungs became the breath that got you here. So let the morning touch your face, let the say you were made to bend, you were made to change. You're still reaching for the sun, even when you're tired and you wanna run. There's a quiet kind of brave in the way you stay. Flowers after rain. Close your eyes, one small step, another day. In your heart, the soft refrain, you're my flower after rain. Quiet room, clock on the wall, breathing in, trying not to fall. Tea gets cold on the same old table. I read that note till the words feel stable. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. Finding tiny sparks in an ordinary day. A little more each day, I'm learning how to stay. When the voice inside is shaking, saying turn and run away, I hold that dream so tight through every shade of gray. I'm not okay, then I am a little more each day. Car lights drift across my ceiling. I name each fear till it starts dissolving. The silence hurts, but it also heals. Where it used to burn, now it slowly heals. A little more each day, I'm learning how to stay. When the voice inside is shaking, saying turn and run away, I hold that dream so tight through every shade of gray. I'm not okay, then I am a little more each day. Yeah. Some nights I'm certain I'm slipping, but still I'm reaching out. Every doubt that used to drown me turns to softer sound. If all I have is this moment, then this is where I'll start. Step by step, breath by breath, hand on my heart. A little more each day, I'm learning I can stay. When the future feels so distant, like it's worlds and worlds away, I hold my dream in light. Whatever people say, I'm not okay, then I'm a little more each day. Lamp clicks off, but I'm still believing. Eyes closed, slow, steady, even breathing. Not there yet, but I'll find my way. I'm coming back to life. A little more each day.